What's up, guys? So I've had these Heps Designs Molle Panels on the inside of the truck. Right there and right there for a little while now, and I decided to grab a pair of them to go here on the front door. So let's go ahead and install them. Thank you, Nissan. Alright, here's the first one. I think it goes like that. Right in there. The cool thing is that it still gives you access to the existing factory pockets in the bottom here. Alright, step one. We're going to grab our plastic trim removal tools. And we're going to take this panel off. So this piece came out from right here. Next, we have this other piece that needs to come out. So I'm just going to wedge this in here. There's a little groove right there. There we go. And that comes out. So what that does is it exposes this 10mm screw right here. Next, we need to get the armrests off. So I already started on this one. It's just, I wedge this in here and pop that off. And then there's one more right there. And then we got to get rid of this guy here. So I'm just going to start here on the top part. There we go. Let's pop up like that. And then I'm going to carefully disconnect this guy. Plastic connectors are always my nemesis. Harnesses seriously hate me. So I found another way to get rid of this thing. So there's actually 3 screws that hold this top panel on. So I'm hoping if I take these screws off, and I don't have to undo the connector. Yep, that was much easier. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts. There we go. So now the panel is off the door. So just be really careful, guys, when you pull the door panels off. I somehow broke this piece, so now it doesn't actually engage when I activate the lock thing. I double checked the other side, and in fact this is just a soft, fragile piece of plastic, and I actually broke. You can actually see where the wire is supposed to connect. It's this guy right here. But it doesn't connect anymore. So just be careful when you pull these things off. I don't know how I did that, but somehow I managed to break it. So I'm just gonna try to find this part online somewhere and replace it. Shouldn't be too bad, but just kind of wanted to warn you, when you're taking this stuff apart, be careful with it. Next, you're just gonna lay this in here right where you want it. So I want to make sure that there's the gap here for the cup, and then just kind of line this up like this. And then I got a Sharpie here. I'm just gonna mark where I'm gonna drill my holes. Next, we're just going to drill our marked holes. Word to the wise, make sure to pull the insulation out before you drill in there, because it makes a mess. Yeah, I kind of munched up my insulation there. Oh well. Well, there we go. So we got our holes all drilled out. I'm going to wipe this down real fast. so the bolts are pretty tight fit on the actual Molle panel. So I'm just gonna hand thread it on there. It's an 11mm. These little plastic inserts are kind of squirrely. I think the best way to do it is just to line them up on the holes and then carefully lay this down on top of the plastic inserts and just pray they don't slide away. So there's one. There's 2. 3. Oh. Come on. 4, 5, 6. And I got them all. Now I'm just going to press them down into the hole. And then from the back side, just stick the nut on each one. Got 5 of the 6 screws all the way in there, but you'll notice right here that there's a little plastic bit that's blocking the screw. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to take a pair of snips and cut back the plastic there. I probably could have used a rotary tool, but that's, I think, overkill. This is pretty easy. Just kind of tear that off there. So that was pretty easy to clear this out. It's just a pair of wire cutters, really easy. This plastic's super thin. Now, I should be able to get that through all the way. Yep, there we go. And then now I can get the nut on the back side of it. Alright, round 2. Here's what I did. The first one, I kind of mangled up this insulation piece. So to avoid that, I'm just going to peel this off before I drill my holes so that these stay in good shape versus totally trashing. So you can see the difference between the one I ruined and the one that I peeled off beforehand. Alright, now it's time to put the doors back on. I just used some duct tape. I'm going to tape the insulation back in where it was. Works. Grab the electrical part, thread it through. Lay the door back on the sill here. Okay. Gonna make sure that the window still lines up. Yep, we good. Just gonna put all the plastic pieces back on. Put this one back on too early. Gotta put that screw in first. And then these trim pieces just go back in. And then this one too. And then armrests. Alright, that's pretty much it. Really, really easy install. Just be careful when you take the plastic panels off. Some of them might be brittle. On the passenger side, I broke a couple as I was taking them apart. I also just, I broke this manual piece here, but I never use it anyway, so no big deal. I really like that this thing is metal because it's magnetic. You can hang stuff off it. For instance, my deflators. Just kind of hangs out right there. It doesn't have to clutter up this piece here. And there's just a lot more room to attach things. I'm going to attach my knife here just so it's easy to grab, and a bunch of other things. I have a bunch of Molle pouches that will attach here. I'll post a video of that another time. Alright guys, that's it for me. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos coming up soon. So see you next time. Say after me, righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
That's right.
That's hard.
Squeeze. Yep, there you go. That's it. Now this one over here. Pound it. Hit it hard. Hit it harder. Smack it. There you go. Again. There you go. One more time. There it is. Nice job. Harder. Harder. That's it. Good job. Line it up. Go ahead. Push it in. There it is. Now pop it. Pop it. Oh, okay. That works too. Good job. Yes. All done. High five. Look, we put a door back on the car. Isn't that cool? Nice.